Didn't think we make it. Now they break their neck just to look at me. Remember when I called you and you didn't pull through? Now you hate yourself, you can look at me, look at me. You hate me.
What up, what up, what up? What's good with my YouTube brothers and sisters? Today we got a few things that we're going to be getting into. So today we're going to be taking the LSA 350Z and we're about to be throwing this thing on the dyno. There's a few things that I want to have checked. On tip in, this thing seems to have a sputtering issue. Yesterday when I was out seeing Granny, I couldn't get any E85, so I ended up switching over to 91 just to see if that would get rid of the sputtering. Maybe the 91 tune was cleaner, but we're still having the same issue. So what I want to do is I want to go over there, throw it on the dyno, have Jay probably retune it, look at it a little bit, and see if we can figure out kind of what's going on. Maybe if we can get things cleared up, maybe we can throw a little bit more timing at it, get this thing back, make it some power. But yeah, so before we do that though, my appointment for the dyno is at 11. It is currently Sunday, about 7:40. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the hospital. I'm gonna take Granny her tablet now that she's a bit more aware. She said that she wanted to watch her church stuff. So the hospital is probably, I want to say, about 55 minutes away from me. So I'm gonna go there first, and then after that I'm gonna be heading to the dyno, which is probably about maybe I want to say an hour or so from her. So we got a bit of we got quite a bit of driving to do today. Anywho, man, let's grab her tablet and get ready to head out because I don't want her to be missing her Zoom church and then next thing you know she's all mad at me and shit. So yeah, let's get ready to head out. And let me just say sorry to my neighbors in advance. I know it's early and this car is so loud. If you're watching this, neighbors, my bad. On 91, man. Need to drain this stuff out of here, drive it all out, and fill up E before we hit the dyno. Alright, so we just getting here to the hospital. Granny got some IHOP right here, her favorite food from Denny's.
Are you a TikTok star?
Oh no. Here, you don't take these pills or I'm gonna beat you up. You understand me? You ain't sick no more. Swing on me again, I'm gonna report you. I'm gonna sue you.
Code 3, stroke alert.
Go ahead.
Stroke alert. Code 3, stroke alert.
You want these eggs? You gonna eat these eggs?
No.
Alright, little old lady. I'm gonna go get this car tuned. I'll be back in a couple hours, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just say mm-hmm for. You gonna miss me while I'm gone?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back in a little bit, okay?
Don't forget to bring my catfish.
You ain't getting no catfish. I love you, lady.
I love you too, boy.
See you in a little bit. Time to go drive this thing around pointlessly to drain this. I guess that is a point, but drain this 91 octane out of here. Alright, we just filled up with some E. I got this thing kind of, I want to say a little lower than a quarter of a tank. But when I filled up, when I put 91 in here, I had a little more than a quarter of a tank. So we should be close to 85% ethanol. We'll check when we get to the dyno and he plugs in. We'll know the ethanol content. But yeah, pretty much ready. About to head over there right now. Alright, man, so we just getting here with the 350. So after driving on both fuels, I do think the car does run a bit better on 91. So hopefully we can get this cleaned up and see what happens and how today goes. We'll go talk to Jay and let him know that it does run better on 91 with the tip in. See what we make today, man. I don't think we're going for full power or anything like that. We just want to get it driving better. And the reason I really want to get this thing retuned is because you guys know that we are expecting a baby, and I'm probably gonna do the gender reveal in the 350Z. So the track that I'm about to be using is in Stockton. It's actually a little go-kart track, so they're letting me use the track for a few hours. That way we can get the gender reveal done. But it is a go-kart track, and it's like tight and technical, so I think this will be perfect. This car has a lot of low-end torque, so it'll be ideal for those tight situations. I thought about doing it in the FD, but I was like, something that's technical, like the turbo probably ain't gonna want to stay spooled up. So I feel like with the instant torque, this will be the perfect car to do it on. I just need to figure out what wheels I'm gonna put on here. I don't think I want to slide on the Meisters. Granted, it will do it, but these are 305, so I might downsize them to some 275s or something to make it a little bit easier on the car. I don't want to go out there break a trans or a rear end or some axles or anything. So we'll see when Thursday comes, but that's the reason I want to get this thing all dialed in and situated today. You already know who this is. My man decided to come through.
Blacks?
I be trying to make this full come through, but I don't care. Slide through, nigga, and vlog. I be trying to vlog.
That's all he talk about.
Vlog.
Like, bro, you gotta be vlogging. Vlog,
Dude.
vlog. Get your shit up.
That's how you get them checks. Trying to get you in your own house.
The
Feel me? If somebody want to cop these fresh ones right here though,
$1,000.
hey, he'll sign them. And we got the TVSS on the dyno right now. It's a TVSS 408 stroker setup, Texas Speed Stage 3 cam. So they're over here tuning this, and then once they're done, we'll be up next. Gave my man the keys. You gonna back this thing up? Here, I got you. Reach the pedals?
Barely, we good.
You gonna probably stall it. This thing hard to drive. This clutch ain't no punk. Told you. Off a little bit. You ain't gonna make it. Bro, I told y'all this clutch ain't no punk, man. If we went over to the right like another inch, we'd be centered. Now we like an inch too far to the right. All right, Jay in there now. I'll see what this thing do. Oh, come on, man. None of your other cars you tune got a steering wheel that come off.
I know, it's tight in there. I'm fast.
Man, don't be getting all luxurious on me.
Good work.
All right, here we go. 800 right here.
First pull, and take it off.
Look, nah, you just did that. Nah, he did that when the camera came on. Whole time got me out here at 10 degrees.
That's all you needed.
Dude, that's why we lost to that G35. We got beat by a 4-door.
My job is to keep your motor together.
Your job is for us to not lose races.
That's secondary. We can't lose a race if you're not running.
The dude with the G35 actually hit me up. He wants to run it again. I think he added a little boost, so I'm gonna need you to, you know what I'm saying?
I'll just double it. I'll double the timing table.
Yeah, 20, that'll work.
Yeah. Just don't call me. I'm not doing a retune.
We lose him, like, man, we got 3 more degrees left. We double that, that's only 20 degrees. You told me 23 and a half is like the sweet spot.
It is. So I'm gonna leave it as is. We're gonna do a pull as it was on the street. See what happens.
It's good. First pull, 10 degrees of timing, 564. Look at that diesel torque, baby. That's diesel. I don't care what Jay talking about. We know that's the actual torque numbers. Diesel, LS diesel. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get your diesel truck tuned by my boy Jay, he does do diesel tuning. Make sure you say Mike for a discount. So right now he's on the drivability stuff. Trying to clean this thing up. .577, 538 torque. Still same degrees. No timing at it, right? Dude, if we can get through this thing, we'll make like 700 at full timing.
We'll see.
All right, here we go. We added a little bit of timing now, so we should crack into the 600s right now. I say this should give us about 650-ish. At 597 foot-pounds of torque. Couple degrees of timing. Alright, so the last pull, 641, 597 at 13 degrees of timing. But we did have a little pressure drop. So last time we had it on here, we did the hot wire kit and we didn't have a pressure drop. So I need to check and see what's going on with probably the wiring to the fuel pump. Make sure everything is still all there. But what Jay's gonna do, he's gonna put the training wheels on me. Y'all know how Jay be. So he's giving me the training wheels so we can keep this thing together. So we're lowering the rev range, but he's gonna add some more timing into it to see if we can make more power. Just we won't have the RPM, but you can see it's making power all the way to red line over here. But we do have to address the fuel shit. So since it's dropping up top, just lower the RPMs a little bit. Try to get more timing out of it, see if we can get this to go up some more. We'll do it one time though. I don't want to keep chasing the fuel stuff.
I mean, if it were me, I'd probably get a booster pump.
No, we ain't doing that again.
Maybe put your fuel system from your C6 in here.
Man, put everything from the C6 in here. Just transfer the body over to the C6 and still have to do the trans. 647, 618.
So take the cursor, Ricky, and put it over the same RPM so you can see what the gain is. Put the cursor
Oh, from the timing.
So go to 59.
What do you want me to do?
Go to 5900.
Right here?
No, on the graph, and put the cursor, like left click it.
On the
Yeah, you're talking about right here, right? At 5900?
Close everything but the last two. Cool.
Right.
There, right there.
On this
Click
one?
it. Yeah. So it looks like we gained, what, 40?
40 from extra couple degrees.
Yeah, 40 at 1,000, almost like 700 RPM earlier. Because you made, right? Am I reading that right? It says 603 versus 646.
Yeah.
So you made 646.
So about 43 wheel.
Yeah. So that would have carried to the top.
So that pool would have been about 680 or so.
Give or take, yeah.
But you stole my RPM.
I did.
Can we check and see if pressure's still dropping at 6K? All right, so right now we're just gonna do a little glory pull to get a rough estimate on where we're gonna kind of be at. So Jay says he's gonna add a little bit more timing, a little more fuel, and we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it all the way out, or still
66.
66?
So we were at 68 before, so I'll take it to 66 just to give you a little bit more RPM.
It's all good. It'll be nice to see 700 at 10 pounds.
See?
Literally drops right when you hit red line. Oh, 702, that's what I'm talking about, baby. 702 at 674 foot-pounds of torque. Jesus. 10 pounds of boost.
Made what it should have made. Now give me a fuel system.
Yeah, so y'all know Jay, now he's about to take it all the way. Not bad, not bad. 700 horsepower, 10 pounds of boost, and we still got a little bit of timing left. So, you know what I'm saying? If you would have gave us this map on the first time we got ready, we wouldn't have got gapped by that G35, bro.
Well, you didn't give me a working cam sensor, crank sensor, drop in fuel pressure. You set me up for failure.
Dude, that's crazy. Last time we didn't have, when we did the hot wire, we didn't have the fuel pressure issue.
Unless it's leaking inside the tank.
All right, man, so y'all already know familiar settings. This only means one thing, that we are back at the his hut. So yeah, man, today was a successful dyno, no complaints, everything worked out good. Only thing is we had a little bit of pressure drop. I don't know where that's coming from, but 700 horsepower, it's fine. We actually turned it down a little bit because we can't hold fuel pressure all the way up to 7K, so we dropped it down 1,000 RPMs. So currently we're at 6,000 RPMs. At 6,000 we make like 660 horsepower, 660 torque. So it's plenty. It's more than enough to get the gender reveal done. But I will address the. I don't know why the fuel system decided to do this. Before we had fuel pressure, we had fuel pressure all the way to red line, but now it's like wigging out. So before I buy a twin pump setup or do anything, I want to check and make sure there's no internal leak inside of the fuel tank or something like that. But if I decide to do an upgraded fuel system to where I'm redoing everything and all that, then more than likely we are going to pulley this thing down and go with probably another 4 pounds of boost. That way it's just like, it's done. But we'll see, man. I think 700 is a good range. It's not gonna break. It's fully built. It's like everything's forged. Like I feel like at 700 this thing will last a long time. So who knows? Maybe we'll keep it at 700 and just get the fuel pressure situated. But even I think with the way it sits at full timing, probably, which is like 23.5 right now, we're at 20. That should net us somewhere about 750. So I think that'll be kind of what this thing makes at 10 pounds. But if we decide to go 14, then I think we'll probably be able to break 800. But this is probably like my most violent car as far as like first, second, third, fourth shifts go. It's like these short gears mixed with all this torque just isn't a good combination. This car like spins, and yeah, I'm gonna put this thing back on the R888 and we'll see how it works from there. But overall, I'm happy with it. I don't want it to start breaking shit like my C6 did, so we'll probably keep it at 700 for a little while. The rear end is whining. It's making some so luckily I do have another 3.3 diff at Hexa, so I'm gonna have Hexa shimmy another diff, and they're gonna be doing solid subframe bushings and all that. So we're gonna be redoing all the bushing setups on here because it does have some play. The rear end needed to be done a long time ago, but I think I want to get that addressed before I do this drift reveal. So yeah, we got a few things to do. This is me trying to jump back into the rhythm of vlogging, seeing as, you know, the whole situation with Rennie. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this still. Tomorrow we're gonna be back at the hospital chilling, so we just got to figure out how to add everything in. But I think tomorrow she should be leaving the hospital. I think they said that she'll be possibly getting ready to go to her rehab facility to start her physical therapy and stuff. I'll keep you guys updated, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like always, thank y'all, appreciate y'all lots. Till next time, man. Doses.
I've been going too crazy, these niggas too shady, speed limit 60